dials it in, looking for space. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here come the Irish back on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Scanning the field is Carr. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Brown will throw it. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet mombo. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go Philly.
Makes the catch. It's Blackburn. Tackled there by the defense. Stanford wants to push the pace. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. Swings it out to the flat. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. On target. He's got enough. It'll be Offense feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moved it out and putting a drive together. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. 30, the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Notre Dame! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wake Forest. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll take it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll try the run. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. To the air, it's Carr. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
It'll be a draw. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
I think these draw plays are a little bit more predictable when it's third and more manageable as opposed to third and long. You could tell defense did a great job understanding the situation, rushing the quarterback, but knowing that run could be an option, and they shut it down.
You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there, and it was just about a return for a touchdown. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using the quick game. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Blackburn. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wilson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hall. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Back open in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hall. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Brown will throw it. Under fire. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Stanford lines up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll let it go to the left. Snags it inside the 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Offense getting set for first down. Handoff from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting home.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
To the air, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Just a barista. Move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Lost to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Washington. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the...
Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Nice job executing all of the... as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Sweet cut there. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
That that defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And that's a live ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Here we go.
Give to the back. Turning it on. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Send the tight end in motion. Looking to scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Brown will throw it. On, close to the marker, it's Blackburn. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And that's a first down for the offense. 29 Philly.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the net. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They just keep firing. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going to run it.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Trying play action. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Coming up, fourth down.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Trying to do it on the ground. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating.
Touchdown, Irish! Fit it in the window for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Ball State opened up a can. And how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of the MAC should take notice. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Fires to the wideout. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it good.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Hunt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's going to get loose. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on it for quite a while. Great return there. Here come the Irish back on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll run play action. The throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
To the air on 2nd down. Trying to barrel in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Snagged out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Brown wants to pass. Caught. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's caught. Finds some room. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And that one did not work. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to...
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. The tag. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got the quick completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses it.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought This game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page.
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising.
There he goes. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
The give to Davis. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.